you and thanks for joining us. Welcome to the Discuss on Divine TV. My name is Stephen Adewale. The Discuss is a platform where we talk about topical issues affecting you and I, intriguing topics where we can learn a few things from. And you can be part of the show by putting a comment on our social media platform, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. And I'm not alone as usual. I'm with the only Naomi in Nigeria. She's here, ready
for you today.
Prepared.
A very good morning to you, and welcome to another edition of The Discuss. My name is Naomi Philip Samuel. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. We're discussing a very important topic today that will do us a good in our daily lives, because it's something that most people venture into, and at the end of the day they just fizzle out. So we're going to talk about it. It's a business survival guide. So in this part of the world, when you want to have a business, how do you start up a business? How do you maintain the business, getting a result, and trying to talk about the longevity, where you stay
business,
and you stand the test of time in business. So do I start from you? Let's assume you haven't had a business of your own, but working with people on business, what are the things you noticed? Because I'm going to start with what is a business. And I believe a business is anything you put together to for profit purpose, just to get money, goods or services sold to people to make profit. And in marketing is basically about what you do it's like just the attending to the needs of people at a profit to you. So now, in business, or whatever business you've done before or you've seen before, what do you think has been the challenges? What do you think they should put in place, and how to stand the test of time in business?
So as a business owner, or as someone who is about to start a business, one thing you have to consider is your target audience. You must have a capital. Sometimes people don't really have much, but they go ahead to borrow from banks and other companies to start up a business. Write up your plan. No, this is what I want. Okay, for example, let's say if you're going to start up a business, does not mean that you're starting today and you expect it to just blow. No, that's what most business owners always feel. Okay, we're starting this week and I'm expecting that I'll gain more customers. No, it doesn't work that way. You start from a gradual process. You start from a little. You understand your customers. You understand their needs. You understand the kind of environment you are. What are those things that you need to put in place? Okay, if there are mistakes, you check. You try to watch people around you. You go for seminars. You get informed. You will help your business. You don't just relax based on your own understanding of business, but you have to learn from others who have ventured into that business. It will help you boost your own business.
I have about 2-3 different examples that I could give, because I've seen people who wanted to start up a business, invited me, we discussed it, I gave them my own ideas, advised them. Some took to it and some didn't, and when I saw the end, when I saw the result, I knew I wasn't wrong.
So you're a business consultant, so don't worry, very soon I'll come and consult you when I'm going to start my own business.
What did I understand about business is, whatever business you want to do, you must understand everything about the business. You might not know everything, but to a larger extent, understand the business. And I always advise people one thing: whatever business you want to do, make sure it's something you can handle, that you understand.
And you need to understand that sometimes there are days that this business might not flourish the way you want it to be. How are you going to tackle it? You don't just fold your hands because it's not working today, let me just relax, let me just close down the business. No, it doesn't work that way. There are people that you see them that get to the top. So if they tell you the challenges they face before they reach that place they are today, you'll be surprised. But most business owners now, they feel, okay, if we start today and we don't make any ends meet, we should just close down the place. After 1 or 2 years, we still open again. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah. And the rules I give to people is, whatever business you want to start, have a very good understanding and make sure it's something you can deal with. If you're starting a business newly and you have to rely or depend on someone to help you fix it, it's going to be a pretty big problem because people will fail you.
Sure.
Is this something you can handle? If you're not going to be the one to handle it, but you have a very good understanding of it, you know who to call, who to send, whatever. That's number one. Number two is, I always talk to people about starting on small waters. Whatever business you want to start, do not start big. Someone once told me that there are businesses you must start big. I understand, but you don't invest all you have.
It's very risky, and people fail to understand that.
Yeah, you don't invest all you have all at once. It takes a gradual process. By the time you start up something, it's yielding result, giving you what you want. You add more. That's how you grow.
But do you know that people say business is all about taking risks?
I always tell people when they talk about risk, I take calculated risk. I don't just take risk because I'm a risk taker. That's how someone would just lose his life. Someone wanted to run so talking about starting your business on a small scale, on small waters. Someone wanted to get a shop as a fashion designer. So he told me that, and I told this person, do not start getting a shop. This business you're talking about, fashion designing, start from home. When you go out there to get a shop, there is no person out there that doesn't have,
no matter your location, if you know that's what we're talking about, know your customers. No matter your location, these people will still try to locate where you are to patronize you.
Yeah. But people out there you just want to go and meet, they already have people that so when you start from home, you do for one person, two person in your compound. That's how it goes. They talk about you. They invite outsiders. Then you have a customer base before you go out there. So you are not under pressure. But you open the shop, you sit down there, you are waiting for somebody to come. It doesn't work that way. There
are people that you have to pay transport before you go to like it's not just come on, let's say 200, 500, you pay like 1,000, 2,000 just to, it's not as if you don't have customers, you don't have people that sew very well in your area, but because this is someone that you're used to that gives you what you want, so you can go extra miles for that. You start from somewhere.
So starting somewhere, especially on a low small scale, that's low small waters, you start there. Then number three is the mistake people make is we don't consider, you talked about target or the customers. You don't consider the what's in the market. We off camera, we talked about a particular brand in Nigeria. When you now have a particular brand you're selling or whatever you're doing, make sure it doesn't get boring. People get bored easily. Don't keep dishing out the same thing.
Don't stick
Find
to
something to spice it up. Whether you're selling something or you are producing services, do something. There was a time a friend of mine wanted to get a hotel when he came to Nigeria, and we were going to get a hotel room. So we saw one. I said, you're gonna have a room with whatever your gender will understand, this karaoke, whatever.
I don't understand my gender. Is it only my gender that would like it?
Is it karaoke or what have you? That would be a free whatever to the room with breakfast and everything. So we wanted to take a different one. He said, let's take this one at least. I said, what's karaoke? He said, let's just go there. At least it's free. Do you understand? Find a way to make
something unique about your business.
Put something new in your business. It helps it.
And another thing is people don't understand is if you're into your business, you have to come clear. Don't there are people that are very good in cheating when it comes to business. You look at they'll reduce the quality of a product but they will increase the price.
And
You're selling out.
Most of what they're doing when it comes to that is bringing the product out first.
Yeah.
The quality is very
good.
okay.
Yes.
So when they penetrate the market, people know it, they love it,
and they'll start reducing the quality, which is very bad.
You know why they do that? Is because why they are coming out to showcase the product.
Yeah.
They spend a lot of money. I'm not supporting what they're doing. I'm just telling the reason. They spend a lot of money. They do sampling. Some of them will do wet sampling. Yeah, they do dry sampling where they go to the streets and share for free.
Yeah.
I think there was this product I wouldn't want to mention that we did back then. I was part of it. So we're giving it out. And even some of us, we even stole. Instead of giving it out to people, I'm not saying myself, in the team.
In the team. You're part of the team.
Also, they didn't share. They wanted to share to people, for people for free, for them to go and test the product.
Okay.
So people loved it. It's one of the biggest brands in Nigeria today.
Yeah.
They loved it. So they spend money on advert, free, what's it called, sampling and everything. So they want to have the money back. So they reduce the quality and increase.
That's what I'm talking about. Because you believe that you've gotten your customers already. They will still patronize you whether you reduce the quality of the product or not, and it's a very, very bad thing.
Yeah, and one other thing, because I think it's because of the inspiration now. I wanted us to arrange it. Is the first thing that covers what we've said so far is your feasibility study. Before location is important too. As this example that I normally give when we talk about things like this is, imagine you going to the north where you have Hausas, you have Muslims, and now your business plan is to start selling pork
or dog meat.
Hausas don't eat pork based on religious belief. So you now go there. That's a good business in a wrong location. These are things to consider. And one other thing in our business is staffing. The kind of people you get to work
with is very
for
important.
You.
If you don't have your interest at heart,
they
will just jeopardize your business, and your business will crash.
I always advise people, when you want to employ anyone, number one is, apart from most of the time we talk about money. What's the passion of this person? Is it the job? Is it something the person loves, or you want to do it for money? There are people we have this style of I think it's the British style, where we come with your certificate, we come with all the papers in the world and whatever. I once worked with someone. When you come around, he doesn't even ask you any question. What do? You're a camera person, right?
Yeah.
They're going for a shoot now.
Follow me.
Go get the camera. You're going with them. So when you come back, he looks at it. He tells you, thank you for coming around. We'll give you a call. No, say work with that. But once he says, it's a nice one, but I think you can do better than this. Actually, the camera, the battery was whatever. No problem. We resume tomorrow. That's how it is. So
that's another way again.
We should also try this style. I think it's an American style of what you know, not what you have on paper.
We Nigerians believe on what we have on paper.
So
you see somebody bragging, I'm a first class graduate, I'm a second class upper graduate. So you feel, okay, you can do it. Okay, come to the field and practice it, you will see them.
No, nothing. So when it comes to things like this, staffing is very important. And I always advise people to get a multi-talented, someone who can multitask. Because of when it comes to your resources, you don't have enough. So you need people who can manage what you have. So get people who can multitask, who can do many things based on understanding. So we can say it and on and on and on, but we need to go on a short break. When we come back, we'll still continue with the topic, Business Survival Guide. We'll be back shortly. Stay tuned.
For instance, I don't know if you can mention him, like Osinachi's case. I'm really tired of it.
But you can say, I don't want to be a law project manager. I want to start to plan projects in the medical
field. Then when the salary comes, you're paying off that loan, then you're still left with something to take you. So it was like
we are doing every day, pledging every day without fulfilling. that let us
Uncle Ben, tell me, have you written your will?
I have.
Oh, welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're still live on Divine Television. And we're talking about business survival guide today. And we've been talking a whole lot on how we operate our business, on things we need to put in place. So,
you know, one of the things I said I was going to give cite about 3 examples. Someone wanted to start a pig farming. So the person that told her about this pig farming told her that if you start in the space of 4 months, you start making money. Somebody left his business, started, now he's a billionaire.
Not everything that works for Mr. A will work for you.
You see, when you take the necessary precautions, it might not be overnight, but you'll get there. So while they were talking about it, saying everything, so she called me to say, I know you will give me a blunt advice on it. I said, this person has told you different stories about how you're going to make profit. Did this person tell you the risk in it, how you might not make money and even a fold up? And she said, no, he said that the risk is not much. No, that it doesn't have risk. I said, see, when you want to tell me about a business or about a venture, I want you to tell me the negative part of it. Tell me the risks, tell me the problems.
It will prepare your mind.
Once you tell me that, I focus more on that. Because I know, on the other hand, I can deal with the whatever. But the risk is what I'm interested in.
People will never tell you that. They will tell you that, this business is with me.
Yeah.
Just venture into it. And you make a lot of money.
But when she withdrew the money in her account, they bought, I think, about 5 pigs and what have you. So rented a pen, started. She got someone. So why they were doing it? I'm telling this story so to tell you what I learned from it. So they got a pen, got someone to take care of it. So she would buy a large quantity of their feeds. So later they started mating and having the piglet. So the person in charge of the place that she put in charge, once they deliver, he packs the kids, sell them off.
Just imagine.
So at a point, it would take them to mate, whatever, and collect money. So it was even taking the feed and selling the feed to other
that's what we're talking about staffing. Know the kind of people you employ in your business. So this went on. So she was buying feed of I bought feed of those last week. So he would tell them, pigs eat a lot. That's his excuse, definitely.
So later, after she came and said, where are the piglets? Well, he said, I don't know. I think the pig was angry
and ate them all.
I ate them all. It was over.
That's very well. And also, if you're into business, you cut out the issue of pity. Don't be someone that is very pity when it comes to business.
When it comes to business, forget sympathy. Sympathy, you're being sentimental.
I can tell you, I was once a victim of that because I was into business. Into buying and selling of female clothing. So at some point, I was like, when I just see, maybe a few of my friends will come around, I just, I like this, I'll just pick and give them. I like this, I'll pick. So most times I do go to the orphanage. So when I sell the remaining ones, I just pack everything with the ones I have at home. I just pack and give it out. Then one day my mom asked me, "Are you ready? Are you really ready for this business?" I was like, "Yes." She said, "Because you can't be someone who has sympathy for others and still be doing business with sympathy. I know giving is okay, but you joining business,
you give from your purse, not from the business.
That was how the business crashed. That's just the truth.
There is a principle. There's one accounting principle that says that it's called the business entity principle. That says that the business.
So since you're bringing another, that was how I just feel like. let me just give it to them. Don't worry, God will provide.
God will provide.
That's
You
the
know,
mindset.
you know,
and that was how it crashed. And nobody was even saying anything. I said, okay, you see?
God is a principled person.
My mom would be like,
So-
you see, this is what I
so-
told you.
Business principle entity, it says that your business stands on its own while you stand on your own. You don't mix it together.
With family
Family, friends, whatever. And
Don't
even
do
in the
business with
staffing,
them,
I always tell people, when you want to staff and you feel probably this person doesn't know how to do this thing, but you know,
Because-
we can get along. Is my friend,
Because he's my
is
friend.
my friend's brother, my friend's sister. You will not get result. What you need to do. So there are people when you see me.
And even if that person does anything wrong, you will not even talk to that person because
That's why I
don't
always
want
tell
to get
people.
upset.
Most business owners make this mistake of when you start flirting with one of your employees, like you're having a sexual relationship.
Yes.
Forget about
it will
that.
affect your business
Forget about
because
that
you cannot
business.
even talk to the person.
Yeah. So these are rules. So we're going to take it up again, well arranged. But I've talked about you might have the right idea of business, but being in the wrong location. That's why I gave an example of you selling pork, or rearing pig, where you have more Muslims than Christians.
Yes.
And
Talking about staffing.
Yeah, we talk about staffing. You should get people who are multi-talented, people who can do more than one thing. That's how you don't get too many people, because it's going to cost you a lot
And don't
funding.
overuse them because you feel they can multitask. Don't
Of course,
overuse
no.
them.
You have arrangements with them. That's number one. Number two is, as a leader, you need to get in the mind of whoever is working with you. Get to understand them. Some people, when they do stuff for you, when they work for you, they do a lot of work. They don't need your money as compensation. They just want you to appreciate it. Thank you very much. God bless you. You get to me, say, well done today, or whatever. You appreciate them with food or something. They don't just say they're doing their work, because I've experienced that before.
And it's very bad.
I remember going to a station to help my boss around 11 p.m. on the night. So I was on an island coming back to the mainland. I got home around to 1 a.m. And the following day, I sent the text. And I was like, sir, I got back home. I don't want
even call you.
No call. And he said,
You're doing your work.
you're doing your job. You
What
receive
if something happens? That's what I'm telling. That's why I keep saying, if you're working for anybody, put yourself first. You know, yes, you're working for that person for the money, but put yourself. If something should happen to you, the world will move on.
Yeah, he said,
just take care of yourself. Do your job that you are being paid. Do it perfectly well.
He said, I pay you.
And take care of yourself.
He said, you're not doing it for free. And I was like, wow. So that's by the side. So you talking about human management, how you manage your employee is also very important. But don't forget that the first thing first, understand the business you want to go into. Have a business plan, have a vision, and you must have long-term plans.
Yes.
Because some people make mistake of I'll give an example of this particular substance, kerosene.
Yeah.
Do you know that some people, why kerosene business was very lucrative, people were making a lot of money. Some people had seen that kerosene would not be in existence anymore. At a point, they have switched to gas immediately.
Yes.
They were the first sort of people that started making money. So some people still stood like it's kerosene that we know. It's kerosene that we know. You must grow as time passes by. You must grow in time. That is how you go. And we talk about. I think we talk about it off camera. We talk about varieties.
Yes.
Whatever you're doing,
Don't just stick to one thing.
Don't do one thing. It might not be apart from that thing, but spice it up.
Yes.
You will see sometime these eateries, they will tell you they're giving extra moi with a bottle of a drink as a combo for the same amount.
Yes.
They're trying to
spice everything up.
Yeah, spice it up to pull you in. So because you will be like same old. Now, rice and chicken, 1.5.
I need something different.
So then I say, well, we're adding free coleslaw, and a bottle of drink for additional 100. People will come. Just do something to spice whatever you're doing up.
If you just stick to one thing, it won't be of great help to you. You need the customers, people to be able to like, okay, come to your place, patronize you. It will be of great help to you.
And we need to understand that whenever you want to start a particular business, we need to understand what it takes to start them, because there are things we don't put. We think about the professionalism, how we're going to go about it. We forget that there are factors in whatever area you are going. There are factors. Someone wanted to go into fishing, so he had this fishing, whatever. The business was doing very well. Now, at a point in time, people in the neighborhood started stealing the fishes. Later, he boosted the security, whatever, so they didn't have access to it. At that point, they started throwing poison in the pond. That all the fishes died.
How wicked people.
So these are, see, when it comes to these things, I don't get emotional. You need to plan. Know the people you're dealing. It's just
at
like
some point there are things that you know that definitely
it might happen. Like this part of the world now, Nigeria, as we are in now, you know that the moment you start up a business, even if you are putting it in a kiosk, you see people from local governments coming. People from local government will come. People from local government will come with the tax, whatever. Mm-hmm. You must be prepared for that. And number two is, once you start a business and that business starts doing well, you see people who are way richer than you will come and start the same business beside you to kill you.
There's nothing you can do about it.
There's nothing you can do about it because
only depends on how you intend to build your business.
So once you have a business and people know that this business is doing well, they will come and open the same business in your area, and they will spend times 5 of what you spend. So people will leave you.
You cannot maintain your customers.
Yeah,
you don't have a good customer relationship.
I was going to say that. Good customer relationship. I studied something. Someone sent a video to me. He said, as a driver, when he started driving all these Uber, boat, whatever, people will come in and be like, I've been calling you. You say you parked there. Oh, God, don't disturb me. It's early morning. He said he was not making more than the normal average, whatever.
Yeah.
So he now went for a seminar where they spoke to them, lectured them on some things. And when he got back, he said he got different songs that he will now, by the time someone calls him, by the time he parks, he said, I've been looking for apologies, sir. That while the person is coming, he will go and meet the person, even help the person collect the bag. Like, don't worry. He said, no, don't worry. When he gets to the whatever, he will just ask them.
You don't even know what's bothering that person. Some people will leave home very aggressive.
Yeah, he said, you just ask the person, what kind of music, song would you like? They say, you can't have my kind of song. Say, tell me. He said, it's Fuji that I want. Say, we just decide Fuji.
We just change his mood.
He said, while he's playing and he's driving, he just, sir, water or juice or more.
Water or juice.
This one
some people will not even agree. You know how the world is now. So
no, he said, this one you're asking me, you want to knock armor from my head, Abi? Say, no. See, I just want you to be comfortable. Water is good. Say we buy water, give water to the person, and that by the time the person gets to the destination, the person will be like, wow, you mean you just did all these things, that your money is also check the exact amount. He will collect it, and the man will like, give me your direct number. I want to be calling you every time. You come.
That's how you maintain and before you realize you maintain.
He said he started having connections. People were coming from abroad. He would be the one to go pick them at the airport. That was how. So good customer relation is very, very important.
You don't know where you're going to meet this person, so you just treat someone anyhow like that. It's not done that way.
Someone walks to your.
For the fact that you see someone driving today does not mean that he doesn't have anything to do. Some of these people, this is just their side hustle.
I've seen someone that said it was. This customer walked in and said, "I need you to come and help me." Fix the tires. Yeah. And he said, how many carton of tires? He said, just one. He just said, I don't do that kind of job. Monday morning, I don't do that job. So one of the guys just said, is it far from me? I said, it's not very far. Then I just carry carton of tires, follow the man. He got to the place, he fixed the place. The man left, paid him. The man left. After about 1 year, the man came back. So when the man got there, the man said, There's this one guy that helped me with a carton of ties here one time like that.
Yes.
And they were saying that this was saying, I know the person when I see the person. So later I said, this is the guy. I said, do you remember me one day? He said, okay.
Yes.
Okay, I go do one time. I said, okay.
Yes.
He said, please come into my car. I said, hop in. So he goes into the car and the man showed him the plan and everything. You're going to do supply. And if you have anyone who can do it professionally, you can do it. They went to the place. He said he told the man that it will cost him about 11 million. And the man said, are you sure of what you're saying? Because the engineer that came gave him an estimate of 25 million. You're telling me 11 million naira. That, you know what? I don't want to confuse you. And I wouldn't want you to come back and say the money is not enough. Okay, let's do 18 million. And the guy was like, okay, out of this 11 million, I'll go see gain. He said, let's do 18 million. I don't want stories.
Problem.
He said he went to fix the job, did everything. When the man saw everything, the man gave extra 1 million as dash.
And that's how your connection starts.
Yeah,
if something should happen, that man will connect him to his friends, to his colleagues, and that's how you just make
this person was telling me and said, what he learned from it is that no matter how small, whatever you want to, don't look down it that I don't do small job, I'm a big whatever. Just do whatever.
Even if you're big, if you get a small opportunity, just do it. You don't
do
know
it. You don't know what's going to come out of it. Yeah. So that's why you see some people, you'll be like, wow, with the level they're doing something because they have the understanding. Pride. If you put you don't have good customer relation, it's going to give you a big problem in business. So we have given enough guide on how your business can survive, because I can tell you for free that each time anyone tells me about why their business crumbled, and when they start telling me, before you say three things, I point at one to another. You were wrong. They say, I didn't know. You were wrong.
And most of them, they don't even listen to advice. When your staff is telling you, this is how we were supposed to do this, you'll be like, no, this is my business. You don't tell me what I'm supposed to do. No, I'm not telling you what you're supposed to do, but I'm telling you that this is the problem we have at hand. Look at it. Don't just condemn that person at the moment.
You might have a grand plan on board, but people handling the business for you, if you're not available or you are not, you're always in and out, they are the ones there. They know what's up.
What's happening.
So you should be the one to listen to them. So sometimes you see people saying, I've spent so much money. No result. How you spend? Because even some of them will want to look like you want to do it yourself.
Can they just allow you?
So it's important that we do the needful. We've mentioned a few plans. Have a plan of your business. Understand the business. Know your customers. You know the right location, and don't let your business or whatever goods you're doing, don't let it get boring. Spice it up. And marketing is very important.
Customer relationship.
There's a particular product, I wouldn't want to mention the name, that it's a drink. That was what killed the drink. It was just one product over and over again. And I mentioned to you off camera a particular brand that they would have 1, 2, 3 other. It's the same product, but they have different ones. So if you don't want to buy this, you can buy this. If you don't want to buy this, you can buy it. Yeah. But if you just say this is one and it's doing well, people get out of things easily. That's why they will tell you that as a husband or as a wife, you must be many things to your, as a wife basically. Let me talk about your gender. You must be many things to your husband. If you're just the same old person, welcome my husband, your food is ready, your water is ready in the bathroom, you go to bed. If you do that, you keep doing that, the person will get tired. It's boring. But at times when it comes back, you come up with something. So that would be what we want to make him come home. I don't know the surprise I'm going to get from my wife. I don't know. You are just at the office and you just see your wife come in, walks in and say, I just brought lunch for you. Like, what brought about this? I said, I just feel like bringing you lunch. Are you not comfortable? I'm comfortable. That's surprise. That's a surprise. So, but just to take it out of boredom, not the same old thing every day. That's how business is too. There are times you just do a bonanza, give away whatever, like buy 2, take 1 free, whatever. Just do something to spice up. Not the same old thing. Every time. The same thing every time. No, you don't do it that way. So we hope we've been able to do justice. I don't know if you have 1 or 2 more contributions before we call it a wrap.
Just a little advice to business owners. if you're into a business, you should know your target audience.
Yeah.
You should know your staff very well. Don't just neglect them when they try to complain to you about certain things. And you should also try to spice up your business. Don't make it look boring.
Yeah.
Always try to spice up your business, as we always say. It will attract more customers to you, and know how you relate with your customers. You don't just talk to them anyhow. You don't know who this person is. He might attract another customers for you. So that's how business works.
And they say slow and steady
Yeah.
wins the race. You cannot
One
do
step at a time.
Whatever idea you have, no matter how much the idea is, you can't put everything out
Yeah.
at the same time. You come one step at a time. By the time what you bring out manifests, you are able to penetrate the market. You can bring the others gradually.
Yeah.
But you can't thinking you can do everything at all times based on passion or what have you. No, everything is just going to crumble. I wish we had more time to still talk about it. I've got 1,000,001 examples I could give.
Yeah.
So, but Yoruba will say, "Okporo kagbon." Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
I'll tell you so you speak it. You're going to say it in Hausa. You're going to say it in Hausa.
I-
Don't say that we want to. When they say Okporo kagbon, that they say too much talk, no the full basket. You should be able to
I
comprehend
cannot
that.
translate this place in Hausa. I'm not that good in Hausa, so thank you.
You see black people. All right. We hope you enjoyed what we served you. If you did, join us same time, same station tomorrow. My name is Stephen Adewale. God bless you.
My name is Naomi Phillips Samuel. Join us again tomorrow, same time, same station. Bye.
Enjoy inspirational, informative, and soul-lifting Christian programs such as Christian Parenting and Homefront, Light After Darkness, Fulfilling the Mandate, Kids and Bible, Movies Review, Shepherd's Spouse, Kingdom Stars, Teens Perspectives, My Next Gospel Event, and lots more on Divine Television. Download Divine TV mobile app on Google Play Store or watch on our YouTube channel. You can also visit www.tvdivine.net. Divine TV, enriching souls through the gospel of